The story begins with the Van der Linde gang being happy and complimenting each other about how loyal everyone is to the gang. After a successful train robbery, Lenny compliments John by how much of a good man he is. John then proceeds to compliment Sade by telling her she is a gosh darn good person and her loyalty to gang is praiseworthy. Micah then tries asking for a bit of praise as well, but is instantly shot down. Dutch compliments Miss Grimshaw by saying that she's the glue that has been holding the gang together for as long as he can remember. Lenny compliments Arthur by telling him he is the best man as knows. Arthur replies to Lenny's compliment, saying that it's the nicest thing anyone has ever told him. You come out of some bushes and instantly accuse Micah of being a rat. Charles Smith, it ... can't be. Micah's the only reason we're still alive. Everything he has done is out of love for the greater good of the gang. He'd sacrifice himself for us. You. Milton told me. Sean McGuire. What the truth? How could you trust him? Milton is a liar and a scoundrel. The only ones we can trust is ourselves and each other. He had me at gunpoint. You gotta be rational, guys. Someone would have no reason to lie to a person they're about to kill. Lenny, why I certainly would in a heartbeat, especially to a fool like you. You're a gosh darn fool for thinking anyone would say anything different. ITS Micah. Arthur, you gotta back me up on this. You were there. Sean McGuire. No, it is impossible. This must be a misunderstanding. Surely it can't be Micah, can it? Of course he can't. He is our brother. I would know. There's no way. Micah Bell. Hey, let's not jump to any conclusions just yet. There's no real evidence that I am a rat at all. I mean, Milton says I was working with them, but why would I do that? I love this gang. Dutch. All right. We may have been a bit hasty here. There's no way Micah is a rat. He loves this gang. John Marston. Look, I can't say for sure, but all these allegations against Micah got me thinking. Maybe he is a rat. He's been acting weirdly lately, especially with his special bond with Dutch. Sean McGuire. I won't believe it. Mike is like a brother to me. There's no way he'd do something like that. Arthur Morgan. I can't imagine it. I won't imagine it. Mike is the most loyal man I've ever met. Why would he sabotage his relationship with the gang? Micah is as true as he gets. What are saying, Arthur? You've always hated Micah guts. Why are you having second thought now that you actually have a reason to hate him? You proceed to pull out your revolver. Miss Grimshaw. Oh, you would shoot a man in cold blood right in front of everyone? Right here? Yeah, I would. Why would you care? It ain't no different than the time you shot Molly in front of everyone. Sade Adler, how dare you? The two are not even comparable. Molly was a drunk who was weak and easily influenced by Milton. Micah is a brave and resilient man who is honest and would never betray the gang. How dare you make such false accusations, you fool? He would never do something like that. Whatever. You proceed to shoot Micah in the head. Dutch, how could you do this? Why? He was a rat, Dutch. You gotta understand. Arthur Morgan. How dare you? Theirs was no evidence. He was a good friend of mine, and you shot him in cold blood. You're no better than the Pinkertons. Lenny, you bastard. You have no right to do this. You didn't have any evidence at all. You just killed him because you personally didn't like them. Lenny raises his revolver, shaking with anger. Lenny, calm down. I don't want to hurt you. You all should pick your sides now because this is over. Arthur. Well, if I have to, I guess I'll choose. You weren't paying much attention to Arthur until you heard a loud gunshot coming from Arthur's direction. You then see his lifeless body on the ground. He killed himself. Wait, Arthur, no. Why did you do this? Dutch, how could you? You think you can just kill a man like that and walk away? They were both brothers to me. They were like sons. I have nothing to live for now. He falls on the ground and starts crying, the revolver in his head shaking with rage. Don't even think about it, Dutch. Put your guns down. Can be heard from the distance and gunshot being fired at your direction. Sade Adler, the Pinkertons, we're all done for. The Pinkertons then proceeded to shoot most of the gang dead. John Marston, you sons of bitches. This is the end. Here, I'm taking as many of you bastards with me as I can. After killing 10 Pinkerton agents in a blink of an eye, John is instantly filled with bullets and drops dead. As John falls to the floor dead, the Pinkerton men all point there. Guns at you, the last remaining gang member. Put your hands up. You slowly raise your hands. I was only trying to save the gang from Micah. It all ended up worse because of me.